Do you have a specific question or a topic you want to talk about?
Hmm.
Or do you want to see what comes out?
I think I'd like to see what comes out.
Okay, I'm going to have you shuffle the cards for me.
How do you normally start one of your videos? Like, do you have like an introduction or
No,
something? No, you just.
that's I like,
So this will be a real reading then, huh?
yes.
All right. So now people get to see what a real reading is like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you shuffle these. Ooh.
Okay.
I just like your energy to get on them. You don't have to do a super good job.
Okay. Well, good because I probably won't do a super good job, but I'll try my best. Everybody's gonna look at me like, "Oh, my guy does not know how to play cards."
I don't really know how to shuffle good either. So,
Let's go.
do you have a specific question? You don't
Let's
have to. Sometimes it's fun to see what comes out, but
let's see what comes out. Let's do something. Let's assume that I don't have any questions because I probably don't have any questions.
Okay. And then we are going to uncover all the different cards, but I'd like you to help me pick where we start.
All right.
So which one would you like to do first?
Um, let's start at the end.
Okay. You're logical.
Begin.
That's that's the typical right first card. This is your recent past.
Okay.
So we do have Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles can represent work, community, specifically working with a team. So maybe we're going to be talking about your job.
Oh.
It also can be just a sense of community, and it does have to do with money. Oftentimes, it's the work that you've been doing isn't necessarily good or bad, but it's more day job work, not something that makes you really excited, but you have to do it to make ends meet.
Okay.
So that's we see. And with the recent past, it's usually very recent past. So you might still be feeling a little bit of this, like working. I mean, you're boss of people, you manage a team. So this card makes sense.
It's on my mind a lot, so
Yep.
sure. Okay.
Now, where would you like to go?
I feel like from there, logically it should go here, but maybe we should start over here instead and see where this takes us.
Okay, this card represents the outcome or destiny of the situation at hand. So it's like where all of these cards, the topic or theme, what it's leading you to, and it's what you're supposed to grow or learn from this situation.
Okay, so kind of starting with the
starting
ending,
with the end.
ending first.
So you have Knight of Wands. So I see whatever situations we're going to be talking about is calling you to some sort of action. The Knights all represent action and pursuing something, being the one who's calling the shots or taking leadership in some sort of way, which, I mean, you're leader of a team, so this makes sense. Wands is fire, so it represents your passion and your spark and the things that really excite you and make you get out of bed in the morning. So if recent past, we have work that's not necessarily fun. It's just to make ends meet or be responsible. And I see we're leading into work maybe that or taking action that makes you really excited or feels good and something you're passionate about.
Okay.
So
Well, now I'm kind of excited. Okay.
now where?
I think from here, let's go ahead and reveal the story. So can we start here?
Yeah. I will say also Pentacles is Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And if we look at Earth and Fire, they're like polar opposites. And to me, you do seem like a very earthy person, very grounded, slow and steady. And whatever this is calling you to be more like not thinking so much, like just going with it. This excites me, so I'm going to go with it. So it's going from like slow and steady wins the race to just doing things.
Oh, all right.
Okay, and then this represents what's on the surface or very obvious in your life. It's kind of like what's right in front of you. The world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this. The world, first of all, is like the end of a cycle. If we look at everything has an end and a beginning, life happens in a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
And if we think about like when a baby goes out into the world, it's the beginning of a cycle. So it's both like a closing and a start, which if we're looking at going more towards passion or things that excite you, that does feel like a fresh beginning. And the world is about like putting yourself out there and being big and growing, and like the world is huge. So it's how can I be the biggest version of myself?
Mm-hmm.
And also how can I kind of get out of my comfort zone, which if we look at Earth is very much about the comfort zone. And I mean, you've been traveling for work a lot, so getting the world can literally represent being in the world, so travel.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think from here we should move on to this one, which I'm really curious about because it's one on top of another.
Yeah, these two have to go together.
Okay.
This is the overall theme or the main core energy. of what we're talking about.
Okay.
Ooh. You have the Lovers and Ace of Pentacles underneath,
Okay.
which the Lovers doesn't always have to represent romance, but I mean, even if we're talking about doing things that, light passion in you,
Mm-hmm.
it might be falling more in love with the work that you're doing, but also it could be because the Ace of Pentacles underneath here, it represents a physical blessing. So, and obviously, like, you're in a happy relationship. And I think in a lot of ways, your wife represents this a little bit more fire, just doing things and doing, and you're more the earth. So maybe your relationship is inspiring you to get out of your comfort zone in some sort of ways, or is a gift or an inspiration to you in a certain way. And even if, like, we
Could this also be rekindling a childhood love?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And it could be also with the Lovers, because it's a partnership, it could also be within your business meeting people too who inspire you or help you feel like you could try something new. And it even could be like with, because it's a gift coming in through this, whatever this person or this love is. So it could be like someone coming and offering you some sort of opportunity, and it's helping you get out into the world or broaden your horizons or grow in some sort of a way.
Okay. That's very
And a lot of the
interesting.
times the cards do represent many different things. So it could be your current relationship, it could be, connecting with a part of like a love within yourself, a passion or fire, and it could also be some sort of business partnership because we did have the teamwork coming up as well.
Okay.
So many
All right.
different
So
things.
that takes us here.
This is what's beneath the surface and what you're not seeing or noticing. Queen of Cups. I always, whenever there's character cards for this position, the things that are underneath, I always feel like it's some sort of characteristic or quality or attribute that's within you that you need to pull to the surface, or that you haven't fully, like it's a gift that you have that you're not fully using. And the Queen of Cups is water. So it's emotions, and it's, I mean, water and fire have similar, like, fire's the fiery emotions, and then water's more the sweet and soft emotions. And so if we're finding a spark, there's some sort of part of you that is maybe even creative, because water is very artistic and more expressive, and the queen is nurturing, so there's something that needs to be nurtured within you and brought to the surface. And maybe the dissatisfaction in your work in the recent past could be just that not all of your gifts are being fully used. And that can lead you to feeling like, oh, this is a little bit boring. I could be doing more. So just, you're artistic and creative, and you need to use that.
Okay. Okay.
Now we're.
Let's find out what bridges these, I suppose,
This
right?
is your near future, and it's also your action steps, or what you can focus on. Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands, how we were talking with the world, how the world is the end of a cycle and then the beginning of a new one.
Mm-hmm.
If we look at 1 through 10 as a hero's journey, 9 is the end of the journey. And the Wands in particular, all the cards at the end are very heavy. You can see that these wands almost represent things that you've successfully completed in the past. So you see, like, wow, I'm capable of all these different things. And I've tried a lot of different, maybe passion projects, and some of them have worked out, some of them haven't worked out. And you've kind of learned through experience. But now you have this one wand, and you're not really sure what to do with it. And you can see, like, he's even bandaged, like you're maybe even a little bit tired or exhausted because of how much work you've put in, but it's shown you a lot about yourself and what you're capable of. So now the question is what are you going to do with this last wand, and what will you create in the next chapter when we come into the Ace of the Wands, because it always resets.
Okay. Well, then logically, we're going to move this direction. So this will be next.
This one, this is advice or encouragement, and sometimes it can be like your hopes and desires. 4 of Wands. So you can see this is kind of like, I always picture that as a wedding. And with the wands, again, it's your fire, your passion. And the 4 is about an opportunity or an invitation. And the thing about an invitation is you have to be open to saying yes. And if you're in a headspace where you're kind of closed off to new things, or you're kind of like blindfolding yourself, like maybe there's some sort of solution that wants to come in, but if you're so hyper focused on one thing, you won't be able to see it. So if we have Four of Wands, the advice is to open up, because when this opportunity comes in, you need to be ready to say yes. And that requires a certain level of like spontaneity.
I guess so, as defined here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that, I mean, we have the Ace of Pentacles here, so this might even just be something outside of yourself, some sort of good opportunity that's going to come in, and you have to be ready for it.
Well, what's next?
This is your current environment. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is, you're in a safe place. You've accomplished certain things, and you're in the perfect place to try something new, because a lot of your needs are met, and now you have more freedom to explore what would excite you or be a creative thing or something that would be fun, because you don't have to do so much, like how we were talking about in the past, having to do things just to make ends meet. Maybe in the future there's some things you'll be able to do because it brings you joy, and maybe it'll bring you money too, but it won't be so much about providing. It'll be more so because it's fun.
All right.
This is who you are currently and how other people see you. Oh. So Three of Cups is like celebration. Like, a lot of people are very proud of you. You've done really well.
Oh, wow.
And I mean, this is like a success, or almost like a party, like your friends coming around you to like, well done, you did good at this. So yeah, you have a good support system and people who really love you and are like, when you do something well, they're excited about it. So anything you could say yes to, you're backed by the people who care about you.
Well, that's really cool.
Yes. Do you have any questions about anything I said?
I don't. But it's so funny that as you're going through this, there's so much that I can take away from it. Like,
yeah.
Like, I actually can see exactly where I am, where I want to be.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm kind of blown away, I guess.
I feel it's funny because I think have you ever had a tarot reading before?
No,
I
this
think
is a
if
first.
you've never had one, you expect me to be like, so there's this person named this and they're doing this. But it's more so there's just energies that are happening and I have to find words to explain it, but then you're the one who applies meaning or can relate it to your life. So yeah. Feels like very positive. You just have to be ready to say yes.
It is remarkably
and people
positive.
are going to support you when you say yes, so and you're safe.
I think that's what I like the most about this is, one, it's very positive, but two, there are certain things that I'm hesitant about. And it's one thing to get advice from someone who just says, yeah, you should do it, or no, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
But it's when it comes in this form,
yeah.
It's a very different kind of coaching, and it's a very different kind of,
sure.
I don't know, it's a different kind of enthusiasm that I have now.
Yeah.
That I'm able to look at it like this and
Yeah.
think about it and say, yeah, you're right. This is kind of where I am. And you're right. This is where I want to be. And you're right. I've tried so many different things,
Yeah.
and it's almost exhausting, but I have to be open, and good things will come if I just try.
Yeah. And I like, for the advice and everything, I really love it because it's not like I'm telling you to do something. I'm just telling you, this is the situation. You can do what you want with it.
You're like, oh, this is just what the cards say.
It's up to you what you do with the information.
I absolutely love this. Thank you so much.
I love doing it. Thank you for letting me.